Okay, so we are less than a week away from the 4th of July, and it's a big year, obviously, 250 years, and they are doing it right, celebrating here at the Florida Aquarium. We have all kinds of things going on, patriotic themed here at the Florida Aquarium. I'm here with Karen Benson. She's the coordinator of all the volunteer divers here at the aquarium. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay, so before we talk to these amazing, we're not going to talk to the amazing divers, they're underwater, but before we talk about them, you guys have a lot of stuff going on here for the 4th of July, starting on the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. What can families expect when they come out here?
Well, they can expect to have a great time, and what a great way to spend the 250th birthday. So they're going to be able to have special encounters with the animals. They're going to have we're going to have divers in the water all throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The volunteers are going to be wearing their spirit. We'll show you a little bit about that. They're going to be able to see just special activities throughout the entire aquarium. The aquarium is decorated to really show the spirit off to America.
I know, it is so patriotic here, and you know, so many families are looking for fun things to do. It's hot outside, so come on in to the Florida Aquarium where it's nice and cool,
Absolutely.
right? All right, so let's talk about the divers. A lot of these divers that we're looking at are volunteers.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. How does that work? How do you become a volunteer diver?
Well, to become a volunteer diver, you need to already be a diver. You should have 25 open water dives, and after you have 25 open water dives, you can go to our website and fill out an interest form. From there, I'll interview them and to see if they qualify to make a great aquarium diver here.
Yeah.
The aquarium divers also do more than just entertaining our guests too.
Okay, so we'll talk about what they do. Tell me about who we have back here.
Okay, so here we have the bald eagle. Yeah, he's definitely wearing his spirit, having a great time in the water.
Oh, the Statue of Liberty, right?
Lady Liberty, of course.
Love
and
it.
Uncle Sam, he wants you.
I love it. Okay, we can't ignore the stilts over here.
Yes, this is part of our entertainment too. What fun to be able to come through the aquarium and see someone on stilts.
Yeah, this is Miranda. I asked her earlier if it's hard to walk on stilts. She said no, she's used to it. So that's good. Okay, and then who do we have over here?
So we have a couple more divers. We have Captain America and our red, white, and blue cheerleader.
So fun. So when families come out here this weekend, they're going to be able to see these divers.
Absolutely. We're going to have diving throughout the day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's amazing. Okay, now you mentioned that these divers do more than just entertain us, right? They help to keep the aquariums clean and also our waterways.
Yes, absolutely. So being a volunteer at the Florida Aquarium and diving in the water means a lot to the Florida Aquarium. They help maintain our habitats. They also do engagement dives such as you're seeing today, and they go outside the Florida Aquarium and help clean up the Tampa Bay water.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so how many volunteer divers do you have?
We have 160 divers, so it does take a lot to help maintain the habitats and do everything that we do. So we have a fantastic team, and we're always looking for new people.
That's amazing. And so how did these lucky divers get selected for this fun task?
Well, first of all, they had the availability to be here this morning, but this is part of what they do. And they just love showing their spirit. They love having fun on the other side of the glass with our guests. They're creating memories. There's going to be years to come where our guests are going to be sharing memories of, hey, I saw the divers in the water. Here's my photo with Uncle Sam or Statue of Liberty or the Baldy, any of them.
Yeah.
So they just have a great time in the water.
Now I'm guessing these costumes aren't waterproof, or do they, or do they have to dry when they get out of the water?
Well, they're not. They're fabric.
They're fabric.
They're fabric. They're actually very good for the water. I do select costumes that are good for the water. So we of course wash them just like we would wash clothes, and we dry them, and they're good to go for the next time.
I'm just thinking of the poor eagle there and that heavy costume,
Onesie,
especially when it gets wet.
It is heavy, but you know what? It adds an extra layer of warmth for him in the water.
Is it cold in the water?
The water's 76 degrees.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So this is just part of what's going on here this weekend. There's themed food, right? Patriotic food. There's music. There's all kinds of things happening here at the aquarium.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a great time to be here.
Absolutely. And so this is taking place the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. And I know there's special pricing if you come after 2:30. So all of that information is on the website, I imagine.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much. And stick around because we're going to talk with you all a little bit later on in the show as well. And if you would like more information on everything that's happening here at the aquarium, just go to the website that you see right there on your screen. We are live at the Florida Aquarium talking all about their huge patriotic celebration for the 4th of July, celebrating 250 years. I'm here with Maddie Davidoff. She's a biologist here, and some of the things that you are going to get to do this weekend and almost every day here at the aquarium are the animal encounters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this one because these are some cuties here.
We'll start with these two since they are so cute, but we've got Ginger and Juniper here. They are striped skunks. They are a part of our ambassador team. This particular species is going to be found all over North America, so perfectly fitting for the holiday that we have coming up. They are just about a year old, and they've been training back behind the scenes to be comfortable in front of guests. But
well, they love the camera. I can
do.
tell. And so we have to point out, like, we are very close to these skunks, but we're at no risk of being what do you call it?
Sprayed, potentially. Yes.
Sprayed, and why is that?
So that is commonly what they are known for.
Yeah.
So Ginger and Juniper have been descented.
Yeah.
However, in addition to that, they've been training back behind the scenes. So animal welfare is the priority.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that they are comfortable as well as our guests. So even though they are known for that infamous spray, we definitely want to educate guests a little bit about those misunderstandings and misrepresentations because they are pretty shy by nature.
Yeah, and they're very intelligent. We were
Yeah,
talking
they
about
are.
earlier. So tell me, why is it so important for kids and adults to get this like kind of up close and personal with animals like this?
Yeah, so I mentioned there's a lot of misrepresentations about some really cool critters that are right here in our backyards, and we want to make sure that we can kind of correct those misunderstandings and share with our guests that every animal and every organism has a really important role in our ecosystems, even skunks.
Even skunks, they're adorable. I think they're so cute. And so there are other animal encounters that are going to be happening here. Of course,
Yes.
we have the penguins.
The penguins, of course.
Yeah.
In addition, we have our other ambassador animals, which include some birds of prey. We've got some really cool reptiles. We've got some mammals as well. So it's our hope that through those engagements with our guests, we're able to have them leave the aquarium with a better appreciation and understanding for some really cool critters.
Yeah, very cool critters. And I mean, it's such a cool place to come during the 4th of July. I know you are doing it big here, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, so all weekend long. And it's cool because not only are the animals cool, but it's hot outside, so it's very cool in here, very air conditioned. And so talk about where we are right now, because this is a beautiful spot. This is one of my favorites here at the aquarium.
So the shark reef here is kind of at the core of the aquarium. So as you're walking around, you'll see a lot of really cool animals. Definitely take your time, slow down, look in all of the habitats. You'll see some animals that maybe you haven't seen before, but look around our ambassadors, maybe all over the aquarium. So every single day is a little bit of a different experience. So
it is, because this morning, I don't know if we can get it behind it, but there's an eel. It's kind of hard to see right now. Sorry, Rob, I kind of sprung it on him, but because you don't see this every day, but he decided to come out today. That's why return trips to the aquarium are so important, right?
Yeah, definitely. Our members definitely have great experiences every time they come. It's really fun with our ambassadors when they come and remember their names. So.
Yeah.
Great experiences.
So cool. Okay, so much going on here for the 4th of July. Food, entertainment, all of that you can find on the website. We're going to put it on the screen right there, flaquarium.org. Go check it out and then make your plans to come here to the Florida Aquarium.